Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. End of time, the Mahdi War that we were expecting has already started. And according to many ulama today, they're giving this new narrative of the end of time war, referencing the war that is happening in Gaza. Both Muslims and Jew, they are claiming that this is the beginning of the coming of the Mahdi. For them, it is the Antichrist. For the Muslims, is the Mahdi. So what happened this time? Why I'm saying the end of time war has started? It is because of this new report that we find to be absolutely shocking. I mean, this is something that never happened. Israel, so far, they were boasting about their Iron Dome defense system, if you know what I'm talking about. And they said that nothing can penetrate Israel, or at least it will not cause any real damage to the state of Israel because of those iron defense that they have in place. But that is now being shattered. Yes, you are hearing it from me for the first time. Probably you have never seen this kind of report anywhere else. Let's take a look at this report and see what we are talking about. The Israeli military admitted on Tuesday that Yemen's Houthis penetrated their missile defense system for the first time with a missile landing north of Eilat on Sunday night. This is something absolutely shocking and very impressive and strong development for the war. That this is something Israel, they always wanted to avoid. Remember, the reason US and UK, they deployed their military in the Red Sea was to protect Israel. It was not for those cargo ships. It was not because of the passages that were being blocked by the Houthis. It was mainly to protect Israel. And now that is falling apart. Although the Israeli military did not specifically name the Houthis, the missile was confirmed as coming from the direction of the Red Sea. We also know the significance of Red Sea in terms of the biblical prophecies and all that. Remember, this is the sea that Musa a.s. crossed with the children of Bani Israel to save from the oppression and tyranny of the Pharaonic regime. Subhanallah, history, is it being repeated? We do not know, but this is very interesting. The Houthis, who rule north of Yemen, including the capital Sana'a, also claim responsibility for the missile attack, with spokesman Yahya Sari saying the Iranian aligned group had targeted southern Israel with missile fire. Not only this huge success that they're seeing right now, but also we are seeing US Joe Biden administration, they are now groveling to Iranian government, asking them, please help us, please stop these Houthis because they're becoming quote unquote a big headache. Subhanallah. The missile did not cause any damage or unable to evade the radar system. The Iron Dome defense system they have in place is in itself a huge blow to Israeli military. The missile did not cause any damage. The Houthis have attempted to strike Israel with ballistic missiles since the beginning of its war on Gaza last October, yet this makes the first time one has actually hit Israeli territory. This is again something unthinkable. Nobody thought about this, but then we also at the same time have seen recently, actually, we were actually reported on this too, that Iran and Russia, perhaps, they were supporting Houthis with this kind of missile system. And I personally believe it is Putin who is giving these missiles to Houthis to target, because otherwise it is almost impossible coming all the way from Red Sea to Israel to hit Israel. It is something previously unthought of. But now we are seeing that Putin, because he is now getting another, how many years, 6 years in power, he is going to change the whole game. He is going to be supporting the Houthis, he's going to be supporting Iran, and he is going to be making it absolutely clear to the West that Russia stands with the Houthis and also Hamas and anybody who would fight against Israel. So this is something, on one possibility as to why it evaded Israel's defenses is that because of the line drive, quote unquote, trajectory at which cruise missiles fly, Israeli missile defense operators may have been caught by surprise, according to Jerusalem Post, caught by surprise. Well, the reason they are seeing this kind of missile coming to the land is because of the sophistication of this missile system. And the reason why they're so sophisticated is because they are made in Russia or maybe in Iran. But definitely we now know that the game is changing. The end of time, the Mahdi war that we talk about, dear my sisters, is here. This war is going to only get worse and only gonna get escalated. As we have seen now, the fight between Israel and Lebanon has intensified. Lebanese army or Lebanese people or the military who are fighting against Israeli oppression, because of what they're doing in Gaza, they have killed 17 Israeli soldiers. Yes, you heard it right. So you are not seeing this war is going away anywhere anytime soon. Rather, it is becoming a big problem. And when we talk about the coming of the Mahdi, the Dajjal, Ya'juj and Ma'juj and all the end of time events, dear my sisters, this is just the beginning of all of it. Subhanallah. Let me know your thoughts. Saiful Alam, World War III. Who knows, dear brothers and sisters? I mean, the brother is asking, Saiful Alam, leave a comment in the comment section on the live chat. Not World War III necessarily at the point, because that would mean the complete destruction of the world. But again, we cannot rule out anything at the moment. The possibility of more escalation, as I said, is always going to be there. But would that end up becoming the World War III? I don't know if this will lead to a World War III, but definitely this is not looking good. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.